What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Now, of course, yesterday I did a video about this increased drone activity that we're seeing in the United States. In particular, we've seen it in New Jersey and New York, but now we've been seeing it across the entire Eastern Seaboard, and now even more so, even in the Midwest. We're starting to see drone activity. It's so extensive to the point where, look, people aren't stupid. Something is going on. A lot of people say, "Oh, are we being invaded? Is this an outside threat?" And I doubt that, because if this was an outside threat, you would have seen the civil alert go off. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that is the drone activity, I should say. I didn't get the feeling that this was something that was a threat to us. But I do get the impression that they're looking for something that could be a potential threat. And one of the things I thought about was maybe some type of material or weapon. They're looking for something. Or I thought there was a possibility that maybe they're trying out some sort of communication for the beginnings of some type of missile defense system with the drones, something along those lines. But it now seems like my initial speculation, which I had to be very vague about because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't want to be flagged for miscommunication or misinformation, I should say. Now it's being broken that radioactive material went missing in New Jersey shipment. Nuclear regulatory report shows a damaged shipping container and missing radioactive material are raising questions in New Jersey as authorities search for answers. A small amount of radioactive material has gone missing in transit from a New Jersey cancer treatment center, according to a report by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, or the NRC. The material, a GG68 pin source used in medical imaging, was shipped from the Nazha Cancer Center in Newfield on December 2nd, but arrived at its destination damaged and empty, officials said. The shipment, which contained 0.267 millicuries, or MCI, of the isotope GG-68, was being sent for disposal when the container was found compromised. The New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection, NJDEP, was notified, I'm pronouncing it might be New Jersey DEP, but anyway, it was notified the following day, and the incident was formally reported to the NRC on December 5th. Officials have classified the event as less than Category 3, meaning it is considered unlikely to cause significant harm to individuals. Category 3 is the highest level of radioactive material. The NJDEP stated that the licensee, NASA Cancer Center, has filed a claim with the shipping company to locate the missing material. Now, let me add this. If the radioactive source is not recovered within 30 days, in that case, the center will be required to submit a full written report detailing the root causes and any corrective actions to prevent further incidences. First of all, how the fuck did this happen? Okay, how did this happen? I'm telling you, man, like, it's been a breakdown as far as communication. It doesn't make any sense. You got all of this technology was supposed to improve communication, improve service, but yet things are breaking down further and further. Further and further. I mean, how long have hospitals been using isotopes, radioactive isotopes for imaging? For what? 60, 70 years? 60 years at least, right? Somewhere along those lines, right? Maybe longer than that. And you have this happen now? Where is it? How did this happen? So that would explain one of the theories I had, why everything was so fixated on the East Coast, because that's where all the ports are. And I guess they was using the drones to sniff out for different things. Now, look, that still doesn't necessarily mean that the reports that are out there, I mean, there's these rumors. I don't want to go into specifics, but there's some rumors about, a weapon possibly being lost, right? I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to speculate too much on that. But this happened December 2nd, right? Here we are December 16th, and that would kind of make sense because that's when we start seeing an increase in drone activity, especially in New Jersey, a little bit after that. Probably like what, December the 6th, 7th, and then more and more since then. So that makes a lot of sense. So this stuff has been missing now for 2 weeks, and they still haven't found it. I'm assuming they still haven't found it. Boy. So I guess the pertinent questions is, how did it go missing? Why did it go missing? And is it in someone's possession or a group's possession? I mean, what's going on, man? I mean, honestly, what's going on? Because I know it takes a high level of sophistication and knowledge, intricate knowledge, to be able to create, a weapon, a fusion bomb. Now, it's in a small amount, but I mean, I'm not a genius. I don't know everything that there is to know about, creating a weapon. Okay, I'm very ignorant when it comes to that. I don't want to even profess to be some Einstein or Oppenheimer on this. You know what I'm saying? But I do recall reading and hearing that while it takes a great deal of time and sophistication to be able to make a plutonium weapon or whatever, look, like I said, I don't even know if I'm using the right terminology, but I have heard about the possible creations of what they would call a dirty bomb that has a limited amount of radiation that could, while they wouldn't have the damage scope of even a small hydrogen bomb, it's something to the effect where it could cause acute radiation for several blocks to several miles. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Now, look, I don't want to speculate too much, but I have heard about, Iranian terror cells in the United States. I've heard about other, groups that are in the United States. I've heard people like Sean Hannity talk about that, he was fearful of groups, something around, what was it, 1,300 known terrorists in this country, allegedly. This type of stuff worries me, okay? And it's not me speculating on misinformation. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of this stuff worries me, man. This administration that's in place has been an absolute disaster. This is the worst presidency I've seen in my lifetime. I can't wait for these guys to get out of office. You can call me whatever you want to call me. I don't give a shit. You're supporting a Republican. Man, get out of my face with that shit right now. Biden and Trump, Biden need to get the hell up out of here, okay? Get your old, crusty nursing home ass the hell up out of here. Take you and that drunk out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. All we've had going last 4 years is wars, endless wars, inflation, you know what I'm saying? Corruption. Still got the same problems going on, but magically the media don't cover it because they try to give you this feeling like all of a sudden hate crimes don't occur anymore, which, by the way, they're going to start covering again after January 20th for some reason. All this other, let's just say, I don't want to use the word woke term, but, I guess I just used it. All this other nonsense is going on, man. End of the day, man, I'd rather deal with Trump and his bull than this bull any day of the week. And I'm not a Trump fan. I can't stand Trump. I keep trying to tell people I don't like him, but I'd rather deal with him than this clown show that's going on right now. And then you find out the FBI was involved in. I mean, get out of here, man. How did this happen, man? I mean, at some level, you're thinking somebody's infiltrating. I would think somebody has infiltrated the transportation system of these very delicate and potentially extraordinarily dangerous chemicals. Um, like I said before, this would make sense. This now makes sense as to why we're seeing what we're seeing. Um, and that's just this report. That's just this situation. Are there other reports to come of, hospitals or other institutions having missing amounts of? I mean, this stuff is scary, man. But anyway, tell me what you guys think, man.